Oh, hey, welcome. We have a podcast. You should listen to it. Let us entertain you.
Yeah, we're gonna entertain you like this.
That's a little too much energy.
Oh,
Like
okay.
we're not doing accordion. We're gonna be nice and calm. I'm really bad at this. But
Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the podcast. Woo!
Hello, everybody. This is a podcast that we are just starting today.
Hi guys. I'm Jack,
I am Levi. We will be your hosts.
and we're talking about anything and everything, just nerd, whatever the heck we want to talk about.
So anyway, the topic for today is D&D. Specifically, we will be going over the monster manual in a smash or pass tier list kind of format.
We're
Jack,
hoping to get multiple parts out of this and milk it for as long as possible.
milk the content.
Milk,
Just like some of the monsters.
yes, that's our friend Jerome that'll
Yeah.
walk in and out periodically.
Yeah. So, Jack, how about you introduce the tiers that we have?
Okay, so we have some basic tiers. We have S, A, B, C, D, and then we have our two extremes. The high extreme we call train track because of railing. Those are the monsters we derail. And then our F tier is called Taco Bell toilet on Friday night because it's
And-
absolute diarrhea.
Yeah, if you've ever seen a Taco Bell toilet, specifically on Friday night, you will know what we're talking about.
It is
And if you
absolutely
haven't-
awful.
Don't try, please.
And then just FYI, this tier list, you can look it up. We are just using Tier Maker. It's called I Hate You. Don't ask why.
The picture is of a Cyclops that looks very depressed.
Yes,
so it's-
yes.
It's fine.
So if you ever want to look at it, and we'll be constantly updating it as we go through our parts, you can totally do that.
The link to it will be in the description.
We can do that too. That's right. We're totally not amateurs. Anyways,
Let's start with the first monster on the list.
yeah, we're gonna go through a couple of, because there are a lot of monsters. So we're gonna try and get through A through C this time. We'll see how many we can get through it or how long it takes. But yeah. Anyways,
All right, so the first monster will be the Arakakra. I think I'm pronouncing that right.
Arakakra. It's a bird, a winged bird, humanoid. I like the cock in Arakakra. That's got some
Very
potential.
Very good potential. So
It's also medium humanoid. How tall are these things? I don't know.
it looks like should say the average height somewhere.
If
It does not.
it does not. I'm
So-
gonna assume it's like average human height,
Yeah,
and
medium. So
that just means no short kings here. That's okay.
that's okay. More later, probably.
The feathers are a plus. That's nice and soft,
Feathers,
right?
You could
Um,
be down on the down.
I
Just
that is really nice actually. Down on the down. I don't like the beak. That's definitely a
I think
minus.
that it would be very
Uh,
hard to have fun, especially with the legs, because I feel like they would
Oh.
constantly be scratching you.
Oh yeah, yep. The sharp claws on the feet, not nice. He's also got in this picture. He's got a piercing gaze. He's staring right into your soul. I don't know if I'd want to look into those eyes while
Yeah,
making
that's
love
true.
to an Arakakra. Obviously, to each his own. I mean, we're a couple of virgin gamer dudes, so we're speaking from zero experience here. So don't take any of this seriously.
Or do.
Or do,
Make your own
actually. There you go. That's true. I can't influence your choices. Anyways, overall, I think I would put Arakakra at probably. I think I'd put it at a C.
See, I'm
Because-
thinking we should put it at B for a baseline, just
That's true, actually.
until we continue on and we can see where it goes from like the next one or the next.
That's fair. Actually, B is our middle tier on our tier list, and I think B is actually okay. I'm down with the down. But the sharp parts make it a little annoying. The piercing gaze. I mean, the feathers or like the wings there could bundle you up like a blanket.
That's so true.
Like
he might have to go up a little for that, but let's leave him at the baseline for now.
Yeah. I think B's a good option for the Arakakra. I put the cock in Arakakra. All right.
So the next one is the aboleth.
The
aboleth kind of looks like a jellyfish octopus type thing.
It's enormous.
It's enormous. It has a mouth that kind of resembles a shark's mouth. I'm thinking there's not much more to say about this one.
Let's see. They are the primordial they are primordial beasts that came before the gods and underground lakes. Like, they make creatures their slaves. I don't want to be a slave to an aboleth, not gonna lie.
But if you think about it, it could be really good for subs in bed. Because it would be dominating you constantly. Because it would just be treating you like trash. I think for some people that could be a good thing. But not for everybody.
If it enslaves me and we do and then I don't remember any of it, that might be a plus.
That's very true. It has the tentacles.
It does have
tentacles. I don't know
tentacles.
how to feel about that.
I don't know how big those tentacles are.
They probably would split you in half.
They probably split you in.
Probably. I don't think any oral play would be a viable option.
Definitely not an option. Definitely not.
With its 100 layers of teeth.
Yeah, and then the fact that it lives underwater too makes that I don't want to have to hold my breath.
That's true. It could be rather difficult.
I think this one is very easily a D, if not Taco Bell.
I wouldn't say it's Taco Bell yet, because we did find some good areas where it could be.
Fair.
It could be.
That's fair.
It's got
fun. If it's even got one positive, I think that puts it above Taco Bell toilet.
Yeah, but if we can't find any positives, I think we'll have to put it.
And obviously,
Taco Bell toilet.
Yeah, obviously we can edit this later. But anyways, we're gonna put
D tier is a solid place for it.
Yes, aboleth is in D tier. Okay.
The next one is I'm a little bit biased on, because angels are pretty hot.
Okay, yeah, angels. So there are a couple of different types of angels. We're gonna just rank them all together as a category, touching on each different type of angel. But overall, we'll just rank them as one.
Yeah. So the first type is the diva angel.
Diva.
I think that might be how you pronounce it. It's D-E-V-A, not D-I-V-A. So.
That's fair. It could be a Deva, or I don't know, man. A lot of these names are going to see. We said we were nerds, but we don't even know how to pronounce the names, man.
We're not official nerds. We're not licensed by nerds.
That's true. We are not licensed nerds. Okay.
So the next one is the Planetar.
Okay.
Angel.
So we've got the Diva, the Planetar, and the Solar. I think, right? So starting with the Diva, it's got a healing touch thing, and it can change its shape, so it can use polymorph. So
that could be fun.
Hear me out.
You could find some uses.
Yeah, you could. You don't have. I mean, do we go off of what it can be, or like it's based?
I think we should go off what its base is, because a lot of different races can have polymorphing abilities.
Fair. We can just say polymorph is a plus, because then you could really just fuck whatever the hell you want.
Exactly.
Okay.
So the base appearance is, it looks like extremely I don't know.
It's a gorgeous man.
Gorgeous man. Blonde hair.
He's got a six pack.
He's albino.
Oh, okay, that's true. Yeah, he has
very albino.
very, very fair skin. Yeah.
He has wings, so he's taking the good from the Arakakra, and he's packaging that with not having the claws.
Right.
So I think that this is basically angel. The whole race of angel is just a better Arakakra.
It's just a better Arakakra. It's Arakakra plus.
Yeah.
Easily. Also, let's just take into account his charisma is 20, so he's going to be very charming.
That's true.
Most of these angels actually have really high charisma. I think it's their highest stat. Yeah, like the Solar, the last one has a 30 in their charisma, so they're going to be.
That's just base stat.
They're going to be rizzing us up hard.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of the Solar, It is a tanned figure. He has brown hair in the picture we're using. This is from the official Monster Manual book that we're using.
He is yoked.
He is absolutely yoked. All of the angels, completely yoked.
Yeah.
I don't know if being an angel makes you yoked, or if they just took a picture of the most yoked angels and put him in this book.
Yeah.
But either way,
the only one that's kind of turning me off a little bit is the Planetar. Just because his skin is green and he's bald. I prefer hair.
I think that if you were doing the dirty, you would want to grab hair. Because, I mean, with the wings, it might be kind of hard.
There you go. Another side note, we are both straight white males. If that changes any of our opinions.
I don't think it should. Should be fine.
It should be fine. Just, it's coming from anybody. And anyways.
You might have to get a female on for one of these podcasts to see their...
For real. Okay. And I mean, they all have healing touches, so if they accidentally hurt you somehow with anything, boom, you're healed.
Boom.
You guys like?
Maybe they went in dry.
Yeah,
that's not a good look. But guess what? Tap. You're good.
You're healed. You're healed. Very easy. Okay, sweet. Overall,
I think that these ones are above the Arakakra.
Oh, easily. For sure, easily. I could easily put this one in S.
I think S is a good place to sit for now.
We could even move them up to train track later, but I think we should put them in S.
I think they're a really strong option coming right out of the gate.
Okay, current tier list update. We have it pretty evenly spaced out. We have Angel in S, Arakakra in B, and Aboleth in D.
Pretty evenly spaced tier list.
Aboleth will not be getting this D.
Indeed. I agree with that. Maybe we need to change the tiers.
For real.
So the next one, this one is a fun one, in my opinion. It's the animated objects. So, the picture that we have here, an animated object is... What it shows is a figure in like a suit of armor that's just come to life.
Right. That's the animated armor.
It could be in many different forms, like enchanted metal,
right,
or ghosts, etc., etc.
Correct.
But
hear me out. Good. Animated pocket pussy. Just think about it.
Mm-hmm. And for the ladies, of course, there's other options.
Right. There's other options too. Being the lonely virgin males we are, I think that's a great option. Because as you can probably we're doing this tier list on a podcast. Yeah. We don't get any game.
Yeah, we're like anti-game people. One of our names that we were going to choose was female repellent.
No,
we decided against that because that might isolate half of our
because we still want the biggest audience we can get, but at the same time
it wasn't out of malice. It's because we repel females
correct
away from us.
It's very accurate to how lonely and sad we are. Anyways, okay, back to animated objects.
So some examples that they have is the armor, obviously, or flying swords, or rugs of smothering. So, hey, if you're into, like, being choked...
Rug of smothering. Honestly, the fact that this can take on, like, any shape or form can be very good or very bad.
But do we consider that in the same tier as, like, polymorphing?
Right. I think
this is different because they're not the same, but they're just changing their appearance.
Correct.
They're actually a different object.
Correct. And also, it only takes on objects and not humanoid sentient life forms. Like, a polymorph, I think, is... I don't know, does that cover objects as well, or just sentient life?
I would guess just sentient life, but...
I don't know. We'll have to do more research into that. We're not professional nerds. But.
Yeah. Overall, I think these ones are pretty good. But I think you would have to find the right set of circumstances, because I don't know if you can just put them in different armors yourself. Or
right.
They're usually more of a found thing. I think they're usually more found.
Yeah, let's see if it says anything. Are crafted with potent magic. So people can craft and create them. So if you have that ability to craft and create your own animated object,
then it could be fun. But
easily an
that's
S tier.
a very specific category. So I think we moved it down to A tier.
I think A tier works because they can be anything, but that also means they have the potential to be like nasty crap. Yeah. But like, who would choose that unless you're like some sort of masochist?
I mean, hey, we don't want to isolate.
Oh, that's true. We don't want to isolate any more of our audience, and no judgment here.
You know, if you're a freaky kind of person,
you can be freaky. You can be freaky.
The next one is the Ankeg. So
Ankeg.
Going based off the appearance, wouldn't want to do things with that.
Yeah, this thing looks like a giant bug.
It's got a rough carpus. There's spikes all over it. It's pretty much everything that's not hot about an ant. It's got
gigantic mandibles.
Yeah.
No foreplay.
Mandibles. No. Its mouth is big teeth.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this is easily a Taco Bell toilet option just because you literally can't do anything with it.
Think about where you would have to be.
Right.
You have to be like in the dirt.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody wants that. So.
It's also no, it has an acid spray action. I don't want to accidentally get acid sprayed in the middle of
I wouldn't
intercourse. I think that's a hard pass for me.
Yeah, I think that's a hard pass for me, and easily our first lowest tier.
Very easily. Oh my gosh. Nasty.
That goes into Taco Bell toilet on Friday night.
See, I'd rather that come out of me than go into me, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Into the Taco Bell toilet.
All right, so our next one is the Azer.
The Azer? Okay.
It's... I don't know what to say about this one.
It's like a fire dwarf guy.
I don't think the fire would be comfortable.
That would be very... Okay, so think... I mean, obviously you'll be able to see pictures of these later. But think dwarf, but his hair is all fire. And he has... And this picture specifically has him shirtless. So he's got an 8-pack, which is kind of a plus.
Yeah.
But he's also got a spiky shield and a fire hammer and some armor on the lower parts of his body.
You wouldn't bring that into the bedroom. Maybe.
No,
maybe.
Maybe if you're like really attached to it.
His skin looks like bronze, so I don't know if it's like metallic. It says they are made, not born, so they are crafted from bronze.
Okay.
So these are literally just metal.
Here's a plus with that. You don't have to worry about reproducing.
That's true.
No plan B.
You got that right.
And you can, and then they also don't need food, drink, or sleep. So you can just go for as long as you want, as long as you don't care about it being hot metal.
I think I would care about hot metal more than not being able to reproduce.
I think that's the big deciding factor here is that it's hot metal.
And if you think about it, like, it's probably not just a solid metal chunk, so it's probably like molten on the inside. So it's probably like really hot.
And really, you would not have a great time.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to pass on this one. I mean, there are a few pluses, so I think it will have to go.
I think the only pluses are like, that it can't reproduce, but like, it's not like you're going to be reproducing after doing anything with this thing.
Yeah,
you're
going to be melted down.
You're going to be... So I think this one could easily join the Ankeg. Not... Because don't get me wrong, it doesn't look that bad.
That's true.
Its looks aren't...
Physical appearance, well, to us humans at least.
It's humans, it doesn't look that bad. But like, at the same time, the negatives are there's too many cons.
Yeah, they outweigh. But since there is some good, I don't think we can put it in Taco Bell. So I think we put it in D.
I think we put it in D. Yeah, we put it in D for now, and then we can move it if we need to. Okay. I think that puts us all... That's all the A's?
Yes, indeed. We have finished the A's.
Sweet. Okay.
So for the first one, for B, we have the Banshee. And I have to say, some of the art... Whenever you look at the Banshee,
horrifying.
There's horrifying art, but then there's really hot art. It's like there's not a spectrum for this. It's like a binary. It's either really freaky or really hot.
So you really gotta be lucky with the Banshee you get.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm just gonna say one of its actions it has once a day. It can release a mournful wail, provided that they aren't in the sunlight, and it makes you take a Constitution saving throw. But I mean,
the moans?
If I can make your wail, that might be a plus.
That's true.
Even if it drops me to 0 HP and knocks me out, I can. I can kind of get with that. It might be worth it because I can say I've finally done.
So this says that banshees are the undead remnants of elves. And
elves are naturally very beautiful.
Yeah, very beautiful, very fair creatures, etc., etc.
And
you've seen Lord of the Rings, probably, if you're listening to this.
Now we also gotta keep in mind too, like the Urukai and the orcs and stuff, or not the Urukai. I don't know if it's the Urukai, but the orcs, I think, are tortured elves. I don't know which one of those is the tortured elf, but those things look nasty as balls.
Yeah, but that's not classic elf.
Right.
And neither is this. So that's
fair.
Comparing elves to their sub races, not even sub races,
but like just like nasty version. Yeah, no, it doesn't work. So, anyways, also the fact another thing we got to keep in mind too is they can move through other creatures and objects. So
that could be pretty hot.
That could be hot, but that could also be.
That's true.
Bring up
if
some
you're
difficulties.
Trying to cuddle, it might be a little difficult because they would just go through your arm.
Right. Yeah, I think that's an option. I think that's an optional thing, though. I think it can just normally move. It says it can move, so I think it's just an optional thing.
Okay.
But I don't know. I'm not a huge D&D nerd. I like playing the game. Don't get me wrong. We both played the game. Yeah. We both played D&D, but we're not fanatics.
Yeah.
But anyways. Okay, so we can make it wail.
Make it wail. That's true.
It could move through us.
They could be hot. Half hot.
They could be hot. They could be hot. Hot or not.
Hot or not is the question.
I don't know. Do they got a good personality?
I feel like if they're screaming like tormented souls, like a banshee, you think of like screaming, wailing. I feel like their personality would kind of suck.
I don't know. I mean, I kind of scream and wail because I'm a virgin. I'm joking. No, okay. Okay, yeah, no, I think their personality probably kind of sucks. They're just dead people and they're sad all the time. I don't want to kind of do something with anything that's a depresso espresso.
That's very fair.
Just personally speaking.
But this one is still on a tier where, like, you wouldn't mind doing it, but, like, it wouldn't be that fun of a night.
Yeah, right.
So I don't think it goes in D tier. So I think it's going to be our first in C.
I think that one could. I think the whale is a huge plus.
The whale is a huge plus. But, again, half hot, half not.
Exactly. You got the 50-50 chance.
You got 50-50. They could go through you. They could scare you. I'm going to be honest.
That's true.
If I walked into the room and there's just a freaky ghost sitting on my bed screaming at me, that could be terrifying. So I think
I don't think that would make me hard. I think I would go limp very quick. Yeah. In fact, adrenaline would I don't
probably run away.
Yeah. Because it does have the action horrifying visage or visage. I don't know how you say that. And it makes people frightened. I don't want to be frightened while doing the do. Just saying. Okay.
That's a very good point.
I think we put this one in C. I agree with that. Okay.
C is a good place.
Sweet.
All right. So next on our list, we have basilisks.
Oh.
Now, some people who have watched Harry Potter may think it's just a giant snake. That's not super correct, according to Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, we're talking about specifically the Dungeons and Dragons basilisk.
So the Dungeons and Dragons basilisk are like a large 8-legged lizard. Looks like a dinosaur with 8 legs.
It kind of does, yeah. A dinosaur with 8 legs. It's got a ton of spikes on its back. Or even a lizard. I could see a
Yeah.
lizard too.
Definitely a lizard.
But yeah, they also have a petrifying gate, so kind of like Medusa turn you into stone.
Bonus, you could get rock hard for real. Just saying.
Don't need any of that goodness Viagra to stay rock hard the entire time.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, all of these situations, we are assuming this creature or monster would like to have intercourse with us. This is not.
Yeah, this
like
isn't bad. This is all consensual.
Right, exactly. It's all consensual on both sides.
Yeah.
And it's not like we just meet them in an encounter and then it suddenly turns into a steamy romance like some bad porno.
Yeah. That's definitely
It's not
what
like
this is.
it's not help me step basilisk. I got stuck in the rock.
I got stuck because I'm wrong.
Because I'm wrong.
Alright, so with the basilisk, I think this one is, I don't know, dude.
It's
like there's benefits.
Okay.
You should stay in hard the whole time.
That's fair. That's fair. So if we look at the Gaze of Stone ability it has, it says that they are able to, so they turn stuff into stone and then consume it. And then it turns back into organic material in their gullet or in their stomach. Okay. So and the gullet produces an oil that returns petrified creatures to flesh and life. So if it does turn you into stone, you aren't coming back until it either gives you some really good head, or you get eaten.
But how good is the head? Because we have to consider, if it's constantly being turned from stone into
flesh, like
I don't know. Would it feel like being numb at the dentist?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what being turned to stone is like.
I feel like this one is a little bit of a... Maybe we need to make a new tier for this one. Like, would try once. I'm going to put that in as a middle tier.
Okay, would try once. That's awesome. I agree with that.
I've messed up the tier list. Okay, I've brought it back.
There we go.
Okay, add a row.
Okay, so this one will be... Is it going to be above or below B?
I think it's above B, because you would want to try it.
Okay, that's fair. Would try once. All right.
So we put the basilisk in would try. Just purely for science. No, nothing. I like how we catch feelings with a basilisk. Yeah. Maybe one night stand. That kind
there
of
we go.
Situation.
There we go. See, we got basilisk above Aarakocra just for the record.
Once though.
Just once.
That's all you really need. That's the only kind of basilisk intercourse you would ever want to have.
That's fair. Okay.
Unless you really enjoyed it, which is why it's in the would try. Because you could never know until you try. Okay.
That's fair. I agree. Okay, then the next monster we've got is called the Behir. So if the basilisk is lizard-like, the Behir is like a snake with 10 legs. 12 legs, I think. This image we got 12 legs. We got 2 little like ram's horns on the top of the head.
It looks slippery.
Yeah, and it looks like it's also got lightning breath. So I don't know if that's a plus or a minus.
I mean, a lot of people do enjoy like extra stimulation. So I feel like if you were like getting little tiny tingles of shock it might be interesting. Also, as I mentioned, this thing looks slippery.
It looks very slick. This thing is also a huge monstrosity, whereas the basilisk is a medium monstrosity. So the Behir is bigger than the basilisk. It's actually really big. So it's like, I don't know how, it definitely can't be a top. It's got to be a bottom.
It's gotta be. I think that goes with the basilisk as well, but that's neither here nor there.
Okay, here's a plus, I think. It has the action constrict.
Ooh.
For you kinky folks.
Okay.
That could be a big plus. Also, swallow.
Yes, please. So let's go over the downsides of this monster. Oh, nothing? That's what I thought. I think this one is going to S. Because it's very slippery. It could give you tingles all over, forcefully, if it wanted. If you're kinky, you could get constricted.
I see no downsides.
There's one downside that we did bring up with the Arakakra is that it had claws.
Okay, it's got claws and teeth, that's
but
true.
This one, I feel like you wouldn't have like a problem with that.
Right, I don't think...
It's not like... It wouldn't be unfun because you're on the top, obviously.
Correct, yeah. And then also, like, these are legs, and I mean, there's no arms. They're I think they're all legs, and so... Like, they're not going to be, like, grabbing you with that. And I assume constrict is with the tail.
Tail, maybe even the body if you're a big enough person.
Right. So the tail... And the tail doesn't have any claws on it. So I think that's a good plus.
Yeah. There's not spikes. It does have ram horns, but just a handle.
Right. Thank you. Handle. Okay. Sweet. I think this is an S. I think this is a win.
S or maybe even train track.
I think this is an absolute win. Let's put it in S for right now, and then
S
if we need
now,
to
later, we put it above the angel.
I think it's better than the angel. Angel might be hot, but they can't constrict you, man.
They're not
or give you the tingles
already.
For real, exactly. Thank you.
So our next one, this one's a very popular D&D monster. It's the Beholder. This is actually the cover art on the monster manual. So I'm expecting big things from this one. Big circle sphere, like a giant ball with a bunch of tentacles that have eyes on the end, and then a big eye and a big mouth in the center of the ball. That's what it looks like. That's it. It looks kind of gross. Let's be real. But there could be positives. There could be a lot of positives. Let's see. So anti-magic cone. I don't know how I feel about that. Anti-magic? If you were trying to do something like cool with magic, like I personally don't live in the world of D&D. I don't know what kind of cool sex magic they have. Correct. So if you were trying to do some of that, you wouldn't really be able to. Okay. Let me just, for the record, say that they have layer actions, which means that they've moved out from their mom's basement. They live in their own place. That is kind of a turn on for me. That's pretty good. Person with their own house? Which is exactly why I'm still a virgin. I live in my parents' basement. Same. Okay. Also, I have no game. So. That's fair. Zero is. Okay. Also, they got eye rays, and the first one is the charm ray. Are they going to rizz me up by looking at me? Because if they can get me one look... It's entirely possible. If they can get me with one look to come to their lair and hang out and have a great time, I'm down. Okay, another good ray that I've seen is the slowing ray. Now, that may sound bad, but if you're like really quick and you're not good at doing stuff, it can slow you down just by looking at you. Yeah. And so it knows the pace it wants, slows you down, you're going the right pace. Mm-hmm. Boom. Both pleasure. Okay. Another good one is the sleep ray. I think put your mind at ease. Right, put your mind at ease. What if you're having a hard time falling asleep, post-nut clarity? You're just like, ugh. Man, like, I can't believe I did it with all those I can't believe it that I did it with a beholder. He'll just put you to sleep, be like, don't worry about it. You'll be fine. Downsides I'm seeing right now, fear ray, don't want to be scared. Death ray. I mean, hey, if you're into that, I could see if you're into dying, that could be a plus, but for me personally, that's turn off. The big turn off. Also, disintegration ray. I don't want to be turned into a pile of fine gray dust. Yeah, I don't know. That does not sound pleasant. Now, another thing about this is we have to mention its appearance. Yes. There are multiple different ones that are on the monster manual. Like, on the front page, it's all covered in spikes and teeth. And I don't know if it's like a different type of beholder, but since we're putting them all just umbrella under beholder, that's not a great look. I wouldn't want the spikes. They also have a lot of teeth. And the one in the book looks like flesh. It looks kind of similar to the Behir, but pink. And it looks like, imagine a heart, but it's drained of blood.
Yeah.
Like,
See,
it's just light pink. It's
right.
not a pleasant color.
See, slimy can be good, but you can't be pink and slimy. You gotta be the right color. You gotta do slimy right, and this guy looks all slimy wrong.
Yeah.
Also, we have to take into account the Death Tyrant, so literally just a skull version of the Beholder.
Mhm.
That does not look fun at all.
That does not indeed.
I don't want to hear the bones rattling. Oh, also there's the Spectator.
That's the
Honorable
spiky-looking
mention.
one.
That's the little one. They had the little spiky looking one with 4 eyes instead of like 17 and a half. And it's not got any of the good rays. It's only got
But
confusion, paralyzing
if you look
fear,
at
and
the
wounding.
Spectator, it does have a good tongue.
Oh, it does have a very long tongue.
Like, what that tongue do, though?
What that tongue? Can we get constrict from that tongue?
I'm not seeing it, but you know,
D&D is about fantasy
also,
and imagination, isn't it?
magically creates enough food and water to sustain itself for 24 hours. You take this out on a date, you don't even have to buy a dinner.
Dude, when I wake up in the morning, is it going to make me breakfast?
I mean, it could probably synthesize some on its back for you.
Okay, that's actually a plus.
And I think that kind of brings all beholders up.
Because, okay, so the only one that can do that is the Spectator. The other ones don't have that ability, as far as I can tell.
But since it's such a strong one, I feel like that brings the whole
I think that does take the whole tier up, or the whole group up easily. I think I would put that in the would try section, like would try once, specifically with the Spectator. And if it went well, Spectator itself would be up in A. I think the Beholder and the Death Tyrant just bring the whole thing down.
Yeah, I would agree.
The positives that we miss out on from the Beholder, though, is the good, nice rays. The Spectator just has mean ones, so we don't get any of the charm
if you just
ray.
Tell it to not use that.
That's fair.
Fine.
That's fair. We just don't get the benefit of the charm ray or the sleep ray.
So for me, I was thinking in B, because it's like, it balances out, because it's like this one, the Spectator, pretty good. But the Beholder and Death Tyrant, not so much.
If we could get the Spectator in its own, I would put it at would try or even A. But I think the B is a good option.
Yeah,
a good choice. Okay.
All right. So the next one is. Oh, I missed this one on the tier list, but that's okay. It's called the Blights.
I think I'm gonna just say pass because
I think I'm just gonna say pass as well.
The first one I saw was Needle Blight, and that does not sound.
Needle Blight, Twig Blight, Vine Blight. I mean, I'm assuming these vines have thorns.
Yeah,
because most vine plants kind of do.
Right. Okay. Now here's a positive to the vine one. It does have constrict.
That's true.
But I think that's like the only positive I can see. I don't want to touch a Needle Blight.
Okay, the Twig Blight in this picture just looks like Groot. I don't know how comfortable I would be with that.
Right, I'd be
the
like,
Vine
yo.
Blight looks kind of
like
an MTG sliver, if you know what that is.
Magic the yes. Yeah, that I see that too.
The Needle one, that's a note from me.
Pass. Hard pass. I think we put that one into Taco Bell toilet. I think that one goes.
I think that this one has to go in that, and I will add that one later.
Yeah, we can add that one later. Okay, so the next one we've got is Bugbears. This one we do have a picture for. Instant First Plus. They're soft and shaggy. They have hair, fur stuff.
But is this hair like normal dog hair or
that's
hair,
true, or is it like
quillish needle
like is it like a pig hair?
Yeah, like pig hair, bear hair,
just
rough hair.
Probably
I feel like it's more like rough hair.
That's probably more rough. I mean, bear's in the name too. It also says they're stealthy. I don't know, does that mean they're gonna sneak up on me? Like, am I not gonna know when it's gonna happen?
And again, there is surprise hugs.
Surprise hugs are very nice.
That could be pretty good.
You know, some days are just so bad, and then you get a surprise hug from someone, and you're like, "Oh, my day is that much better."
Surprise hug. Surprise.
You feel better now.
That is not invitation to give us surprise hugs. Please do not.
Don't do. Yeah. I should say surprise hug asterisk from people we know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Precisely.
There we go. Precisely. So there's the Bugbear and the Bugbear Chief. Bugbear Chief seems like he'd be very dominant. Definitely not a bottom.
Definitely not.
I think I'm gonna put this one in like C with the Banshee. They seem just as appealing as a Banshee. I don't see any really good, like.
I mean, their mouth is spiky teeth. I feel like there would be some scrapage if you tried to do mouth stuff.
And they've got claws too. That's another one.
Claws, and these claws look like long fingernails, which I'm not personally a fan of. So like,
long fingernails are very.
They would be able to scratch whiteboards well.
The whiteboards or blackboards? Blackboards,
not white.
I don't know.
What would a
whiteboard sound like if you scratched it with really long nails?
I don't think it would make a sound other than like. But I think that's about it.
That's completely fair. Okay. Yeah, I think I put this one in C. I don't really like how they look too. They're just physically unappealing.
Agreed.
Oh my goodness gracious.
All right, so this one is the Boulette, if that's how you pronounce it, or
Bullet, however you want to say it.
Either way.
Again, we're not professionals.
The Boulette is a big. I don't even know. It looks like a turtle without a shell.
Right. So I would say put a turtle and a pelican together, like pelican style mouth. It's like a big shovel.
Rhino feet.
Rhino feet. There you go.
With an armadillo shell type.
Yeah,
back.
It's kind of crazy. You can look one up. Again, if you don't like our descriptions, you can always look these up or just look them up. Don't go off our descriptions. It's okay. The first thing that's kind of turning me off is it says it's a wandering monster. Bro, just settle down and have a family already.
That's true.
Don't keep moving on from hoe to hoe, man.
Oh, also called the land shark. So.
Oh, okay. There you go.
It doesn't have shark teeth, which is a plus.
That's true. It doesn't have like the huge sharp teeth.
Jaw looks like it can dislocate itself.
There you go.
Which is, I would say, a bonus.
See, if you're a short king and you got a little more down there, if God bless you with a bigger package, you're doing just fine with this. Given this thing is a large monstrosity, so it's probably really big. So you don't have to worry about that, no matter what size you are. But I think this one's decently positive. Yeah. I could very easily put this one in the tier with the beholders. B, I think that is. Yeah. Don't got any ability. Okay. Here's interesting. Okay, so it looks like people believe that they are arcane creations, crossbreeding snapping turtles and armadillos. Oh. So there we go. That there was some of our description that might help better for people who haven't looked it up yet. But I
don't know.
I don't know.
This one's just not appealing.
It's not very appealing. We might even just put it in C with the Bugbear and the Banshee. Yeah. I think if it's better there.
Yeah, I think C is a good place.
All right. Yep. We got the Bullet in C. God. What is this next one?
This one's the last one in B, and this might be where we have to stop off because this has gone a little bit longer than I think
I think
it has.
That went a lot faster than I thought it did for sure.
Yeah. So this one is the Bullywug. Now, I gotta be honest. Just looking at this one kind of makes me want to throw up. It's a frog. It's just a frog.
It's like a frog, but it's okay. Take a dwarf and put a frog head on it. Make its skin all green and slimy. There you go. Yeah. That's a Bullywug.
That's a Bullywug.
It does look like they're very intelligent because they have aristocracies and they have diplomacy.
But their intelligence is actually not even that high.
Exactly. It's one of their lowest stats. They're intelligent enough to have a society,
but they're not charismatic. They're not smart.
These frogs ain't going to be...
a little bit of wisdom.
Right. They aren't going to be rising me up anytime soon. They can talk to frogs and toads, and they are amphibious, so they can breathe air and water. Don't know if that's a plus or a minus.
I mean, you could do like pool stuff.
If you're into that,
probably not stuff in the ocean.
I mean,
I assume it's more fresh water.
Right. If you're into the pool stuff too, you would have already put the aboleth a little higher as well. I'm not personally into pool stuff. I mean, again, speaking from zero experience, virgin over here.
Yeah.
I would not do anything in a pool.
Yeah. I think it would get the pool all messy, and it just wouldn't be a fun time trying to clean up the pool afterwards.
Right. Positives though, looks like he's a little slimy. It might even be a good slimy. He's got an enormous mouth.
He do have that enormous mouth.
That mouth that is like as wide as his entire head.
Now, one thing is frogs do have long tongues. I don't know about bullywugs, but frogs do have long tongues, so that's another plus.
That could be a plus.
A minus with the long tongue, though, is it would probably have to lick its eyes.
Pretty
constantly.
Oh no,
I would not even like.
I didn't even think about that.
I would not want that at all.
No, that's terrible.
Wait, is that lizards or frogs that lick their eyes?
I think lizards do that. I think frogs blink.
Their eyes.
I think
okay,
frogs
maybe
blink.
It's a little better.
False alarm, guys. We might have just made the bullywug okay.
It's fine.
That's okay.
Unprofessional nerds here.
I think overall there's like maybe 2 pluses, and the rest of them are cons. 2 pros and like 1 con, or sorry, 2 pros and a bunch of cons. Yeah. Excuse me. So I say we put this one. This one is just a little bit more doable than the C tier. I say we put it in B tier.
Yeah, next to the beholders. Again, it's that slime.
Right.
It's like
the slime in the mouth.
You don't know about the slime.
Right.
I mean, obviously we have a slimy thing in S tier, but that's because it has so many pluses.
Right.
And the slime on it looks like a fun slime.
Right. Correct. Okay. So I think B tier is a good fit. Or even try once could be.
Yeah.
It could be an option. I think we put it in B tier, though.
Yeah, I think B tier.
But yeah, that is the end of the Bs, right?
Yep, that's all the Bs, and that should do it for our podcast today. Thank you for listening, and if you like it, please come back for more. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening, guys.